We have some other questions that have come in. One person is asking, she says, my husband and I have been separated. He's never sincerely apologized for his actions, and my children and I have been deeply hurt. In spite of all this, I've tried to encourage my kids to continue a relationship and tell them how they feel, but they don't want to. My husband and I still talk a little bit, but we're living separate lives. Lately, he's coming once a week to mow the lawn, even though I haven't asked him to. I asked him to show me how to do it myself, but he said not to worry about it, that he would take care of it. He also comes by and gives me flowers about every month or so. I'm not sure what to think of all of this. Is this normal behavior because he's feeling guilty, or could it be that he's coming out of an affair, the limerence?
As you started the program, people want to know why. Why did he do this? Why did she do that? If you try to figure out the why of every action, every word, every look, you're going to drive yourself crazy. Now, if you want to know why, just put it on Facebook, because all those people know why. People that don't know you, they don't know your husband, and they'll tell you exactly why he's doing it. I hope you don't listen to that, because they're inserting their own selves into that, their own experiences or the experiences they've witnessed with others, not your experience. So why don't you just take it at face value? You say he hasn't apologized yet. Don't anticipate that he will. If you're still living apart, then this man, based on what you've written here, appears to be initially trying to restart some kind of relationship. Now, I'm not saying that that means he's trying to come back and be your husband at this point. I am saying that at least he's trying to stay in your life, or the life of your kids, or both. Coming back to cut the grass. Understand that men typically, and this is not true of every man, but it's generally true of men, men typically indicate intimacy through actions, through things they do. The fact that he comes and cuts the grass for you, and you say, well, I'll cut it myself. He said, no, I'll take care of it. If you think about it in the way that men tend to think, now I can't tell you exactly about your husband because I don't know your husband, but that actually is a way of doing something for you, which is, in the way the men think, is a thing of intimacy. The fact that about once a month he brings you those flowers, the same thing. You say, but he's not saying anything. Men tend not to be as verbal. Now, some men are extremely verbal, like me, but men tend not to be as verbal. But the fact that he's doing those things, I look at that and go, awesome, I'm glad he is. Be kind, be appreciative, and maybe when he gets through cutting the grass, have some cold lemonade made and say, hey, how about some lemonade? Have it set out there under the shade tree if he doesn't like coming in the house. Have a little table out there, and maybe the next time you sit out there and drink a cup of lemonade with him, or a glass of lemonade with him. Don't try to get your kids to feel differently than what they feel. Encourage them to be honest and open with their emotions. You be their safety net, just like you're being. That's great. And when he brings you the flowers, very good. When he gives them to you, you might say something like, I think these will look really good on the dining room table. I've got just the perfect vase for it. Here, tell me what you think. Do it while he's there. You don't have to go into a conversation. You don't have to expect anything from him. What you're just doing is help it go a little further, a little further, a little further. Now you say, but I want him to come in and tell me how sorry he is for what he did. Right now you're dating again. Just a little, just a little. Think about it like that. Don't expect everything else from him. Just a little. Let it evolve. Continue to do the right things. Reinforce his behavior by positive reactions from you. And hopefully this will lead to sometime sitting under that shade tree drinking the lemonade, or cold beer if that's what he prefers. He starts talking a little bit. Don't force it. Don't push it. Just let it happen. This seems to me to be evolving in the right direction. Don't push it. Don't push it. Let it happen. Be patient. It sounds like this guy might be worth rescuing, and this might be the first part of that.
You said that it's a little bit like dating, like you're dating a little bit. I would think it's more like flirting from what she said at this point. Because think about it, when someone, back when you were single, maybe with your husband, when he was flirting with you, if he were to hand you flowers, your response would not be, what are these for? Why did you bring me this? Your response would be, oh my goodness, thank you so much. And it also wouldn't be, well, what does this mean about our relationship? Because you're just flirting.
Right, right. That's very good.
So that's more so where this is right now.